Hello everybody, Clive at 5 here, bringing another StarCraft 2 commentary. Pardon my slightly botched entrance there. This time we have a matchup, a ZVZ between AcerBly, more commonly known as Bly, just Bly, playing for Team Acer. He is the orange Zerg here that I'm hovering over in the top left-hand corner, versus ExcuseMe, more commonly known as RevivaL. RevivaL played, and he's a Korean player, played a bit in the Brood War days. Was never really amazing then, and isn't really amazing now. But he's still on the scene, and I appreciate that. I think it's really cool that a lot of these Brood War players have stuck around and been playing Wings of Liberty and trying to, you know, make it big here, too. So anyway. It's a ZVZ, and we're on Bel'Shir Beach, the winter Bel'Shir Beach. A lot of you might not be quite as familiar with this map because it's not a typical ladder pool map. However, it has this same level entrance. This is kind of its... I wouldn't call it its unique feature, but it has the same level entry. This sort of a geography was a bit more common in Brood War. So to see it here is, I don't know, I'm not sure why I compare that to Brood War, but I never see anything other than a ramp leading up to a base, it seems. So anyway, that's the story there. Now I told myself that I had to do more ZVZs, so that's what this is. It's not going to be a best of 3 today, just going to do a single replay. I need to get better at ZVZ, and there's only one way to do that, and that's to commentate some ZVZs. So we are seeing a bit of a build divergence right away, and that being that RevivaL's put down a hatchery first, whereas Bly has gone for the spawning pool extractor combo for that opening speed. Now, I remember in a replay a while back where I basically said, oh, ZVZ, way more diverse in Wings of Liberty than it was in Brood War. And to a certain extent that was true. But what hasn't really changed is the opening for most games is basically the same. So going for hatch first is a little bit on the risky side, and as you can see, Bly is already starting to pump out some lings. His overlord here knows that there's no expansion going down, so basically he's just waiting to see, well, when these lings run by, he says, okay, now I know I need to put down some spine crawlers because we got lings inbound. So he's going to send out a queen, maybe plant down another building in front to try to jam up that front door. I don't think the creep is going to get there by the time. But right now, RevivaL's main focus has to be on making sure the lings do not get inside this choke right here. He does have 3, 4, 6... lings of his own and a couple queens. It's going to be really tough to keep them out, and yikes, the Baneling nest is now done for Bly as well. So, like I was talking about, the opening for Zerg in Wings of Liberty is basically, well, you have the choice to go hatch first or not, but then your opening tech route is spawning pool, speed, Baneling, no matter what, basically. And, oh, I missed a little bit of an engagement, and the lings... RevivaL's lings are gone. And he's trying to somehow save his drones by cramming them into a section of minerals where they're getting surrounded by the lings in a nice arc. I don't really get it, but... oh, lings running in and trying to pick off the weak drones. In the meantime, a couple drones morphing into banelings right inside the base of RevivaL. And Bly, nope, canceling that last one, just going to get a quick scout if he can. And this is not looking too great for RevivaL right now. More lings headed in. And not seeing any drones here at the expansion. He's just going to run by that queen and see if he can pick off more drones. And there are barely any drones left in here. There are 9 drones. 7 drones and banelings going off. Actually, that was RevivaL's banelings killing a few lings, so I guess that was... Oh! Banelinged in the face! So we're down to 5 drones for RevivaL. That's pretty exciting. So now, yeah, we're going to see Bly actually go for the expansion. He probably could just be aggressive right now and finish it off. But he's going to play it safe, macro up a little bit. First we make expand, then we defense it. I forgot, was that White Raw who said that, actually? Funny, because Bly is actually from the Ukraine. No, it wasn't White. Was it? I don't remember who said that, if it was White Raw. I always forget who says what funny things. Can't play StarCraft with a clenched fish. It's another thing. I think that was a commentator who said that. I don't remember. But whatever. So, yeah, the thing that remains about ZVZ is the risk of going hatch first. If you can defend it, and your opponent has not gone hatch first, you are pretty much in the clear. Free to tech up. After your second hatch is down, that's when we start to see the divergence in builds. In Brood War, it was always Muta-Ling. No matter what, always Muta-Ling. And here come a couple more Banelings, and boom! The remaining Lings at RevivaL's front door have been dispatched. So really, not a whole lot left for ExcuseMe. He does have a couple queens. I think that's what's counting here for... Oh, and a single Baneling right here in the middle to try to catch any Lings that sneak in. Oh, a couple of Banelings, I guess. Try to catch those Lings. But really the story here is in the income tab. 36 Harvesters to RevivaL's 22 Harvesters. So, it'll be interesting to see what Bly decides to go for here in order to try to land the killing blow. He is going for that layer. We aren't seeing a layer or any higher tech yet from RevivaL. He's just trying to get back on his feet. Still only has a single gas, not mining from it, whereas we see, well, the second gas just about complete for Bly. He might be going for Muta. Usually layer first indicates Muta, but we have also seen a lot of Infestorling in ZVZ. Very effective combo. Going for more gas. I'm going to guess he's going for Infestor. That's my gut instinct, because Infestors take up so much gas. We do also see a Roach warring as well, but I don't see any Roaches out on the scene yet. And... oh, that was P. Pause. Oh, we do have 4 Roaches being produced. So, RevivaL. Oh, and a third hatch going down as well. RevivaL is in a bit of trouble here. Just starting his lair has really nothing to defend even the 4 Roaches that are being produced right now. Even a 4th hatchery inside for additional larvae. Also... maybe I'll, I guess, provide a blockade here. That's something interesting about this map, is that you can plant a hatchery here and basically block off most of your front door, which may or may not be useful for you. But wow, Bly just really working on that econ, and if RevivaL had gone pure aggressive from that point out, he might have actually been able to do something about it, but since he started out trying to... oh no. Couple mins. I'm commentating. By the way, listen to Nerdquake. Oh, I think I just typed that to all. Mike and I do oh, here come the Roaches, by the way, and nice transfusion on the queen, but it's not going to really save anything. And yeah, RevivaL knows that it's over. He GG's pretty much right away, and that's pretty much the end of it. So RevivaL's big flaw is that he tried to play economic catch-up when Bly clearly already had the economic lead on just one base, and of course that wasn't going to work. So Yeah, that was his downfall. His really his only hope was to try to catch Bly off guard. If he had just all in at that point with anything aggressive he could have built. Nevertheless, yeah, listen to Nerdquake. Mike and I do a podcast with another friend, Chris Eddings. We do that once a week. Nerdquake.net or Facebook.com/Nerdquake. Check that out. I promise you that wasn't staged. We're actually we're doing a little promo tonight with, you won't see it because this won't be uploaded until after it happens, but just to let you know what else I'm working on, we're doing a little promo tonight with Drizoid. He's a Diablo player. We're actually giving away 1 million gold, 3 million gold, in fact, and we're going to try to make it something that we do regularly, if not weekly. Try to give away at least 1 million gold, but since this is our first time, we're going to give away 3 and see how that goes. So definitely check out Drizoid's channel, twitch.tv/DRIZOID, and yeah, check us out at nerdquake.net, facebook.com/nerdquake. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to give me feedback as a commentator, because I'm always trying to get better, and I appreciate what you have to say. Now I talked for about as long as this match was. Not really, but, you know. All right, you know what? I'm going to play some GTA 3, and I've been waiting a long time to actually play this, or wanting to play it for a while, and so be sure to check that out coming up soon. See you guys next time.